sleep, kid, lights out.
I like to cuss like I was raised in a barn. My bad. I forgot you were fragile.
I know you have a knife, I promise mine's way bigger. Never thought I'd see a body with more blood than carry.
Do you ever scroll TikTok and see people like this? And you know, they're acting like they're famous, like they're the next Michael Jackson or the next Drake or Kendrick Lamar. But really, it's just really bad music, and you question who would actually listen to this stuff. Believe it or not, this is a new genre of music, everybody. Yep, you heard that right. They are breaking the laws of physics and music, and they have innovated a new point in music. This is a new point in music. Do any of you guys want to take a guess on what this new genre of music is called? Well, your time is up. It's called Coworker music. What do you mean you never heard of Coworker music before? It's the best music of all time. But what does Coworker music actually mean? How does one fall under the category of coworker music? It's very simple, actually, and it's very self-explanatory. Coworker music is made by coworkers that work 9 to 5s, or they might work part-time because they don't have time for a 9 to 5 because they're chasing their dreams. And coworker music is only made by like a certain type of men. They're all just middle-aged men, actually, that are probably single, that all have the same tattoos in the same exact spots on their arms. It's kind of like a woman in a fraternity at college. You know how they all have like the same butterfly tattoo under their ribs, and they promise that you'll never meet any other girl like them? Well, that's exactly what the coworkers are like. And today I found and gathered at least 4 different TikTokers that make coworker music and post it on TikTok for everybody to see. And without further ado, I think we should take a gander at these coworkers and how good their music is. Sorry for taking up your time, but let's get into the videos right now.
Go to sleep, kid, lights out.
See, this first one is actually very interesting because as you'll see later in the video, all the other coworkers that make this music all stand there like in frame and just stare at the camera and rap their songs. But this guy is a floating head. This is innovative. This is the next step of coworker music.
Oh, you really wanna fight now? Better pipe down, stop talking nonsense. I see a little bitch in comments.
I think he's actually talking about me, but I'm not typing in his comments. I'm making a full-on YouTube video about this guy and how stupid he looks. And by the way, do you see how he's like twitching his face a lot like this? Like, what is he on? What type of supplement is that?
Fully invested, you don't wanna test it. I am a threat that you don't wanna mess with.
You're a threat that I don't want to mess with. Interesting, very interesting to say the least. Because just by looking at you, I could tell that I could probably run away from you, actually. You look like, I'm just saying, you look like you're a little bit, you know, over. You have, I don't know how to say it correctly in 2025. I don't want to offend you. But I'm probably more physically fit than you, and I could probably, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I could probably run away from you if you tried to threaten me.
True fact that my belt's not black, but I'll whoop that ass if you get me mad.
You're not whooping anything. I'm confident, like 95% sure you're not whooping anything. Like, you physically probably can't. You'll get tired after like 2 punches. But yet again, people your size actually do throw like crazy haymakers, just to put that out there.
Be ready to fail, how will prevail. No telling what I'll do to you on the ring of the bell.
Wait, oh my god, that was kind of tough. Oh my god, did you guys hear that? He just started going in. He just started rapping like crazy. This guy might be the next Eminem. Oh my god, he might be better than Ian's freestyle.
I'm turning the oven up, you will get hit with an uppercut. I will destroy your ego and then I'ma f you up.
Do you think like when he made this video, he thought he was tough when he like saw this for the first time? He was like thinking in his head, he's like, wait, I got a great way to promote my coworker music. How about I just turn off all the lights behind me and pretend like I'm a floating head? And then he recorded it and then edited it and then played it back and saw it and then posted it on TikTok, and he was like, yeah, that's the right decision. This is insanely hard. This is better than anything Lil Uzi Vert has ever done.
Damn, okay, I'ma take you head on any day. I'ma give them all smoke whenever they wanna get it, cause I'm that man, don't you ever forget it.
I mean, honestly, ranking out of 10 out of that co-working music video, I'll give him like a solid like 6.5 because that was pretty cool. But unfortunately, I was not intimidated by his threats that he was making in his music. That is why he got a lower score. So 6.5 out of 10 for the first one.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but...
See, I like this one because he's like the Joker. You see like his Joker face paint? That's pretty tough. And he's a very good actor in this one. He's acting like he's insane or like he's off 5 grams of fent.
My bad. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm in.
I don't know why, but after listening to that, the first thing that came to my head was that one video from like a couple years ago of that one guy saying, I don't care that you broke your elbow. That's what this energy feels like from this video. That's what I'm getting right now.
I forgot that I'm the villain. I forgot that I've always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate their own existence.
And do you guys know what's happening right now? Like, you see what I was saying earlier? They're all like rapping the same. They're all like singing the same. All these coworkers have the same exact flow for some reason. They all sound like they're just trying to tell you something very angrily instead of actually like rapping a song. I don't know how to explain it.
I forgot I'm better off alone. I forgot I care for everyone's happiness, but forget about my own.
And another thing that I just noticed, they like all emphasize their facial features and like what they're doing. Every other word that this guy says, he's like emphasizing. He's like, yes, yes, this and that. And why do they all do that? Like, you can tell that this is coworker music. It's very obvious. Like, the signs are all there.
I forgot I spend every waking
Holy cortisol spike, bro. You gotta calm down, bro. Why are you getting so mad? Why are you so angry? Like, I get it, you're the Joker and everything, but you don't gotta be so mad, dude. Calm down. Cortisol, bro. Take your pills.
Come join my circus. I'm recruiting.
Oh my god, dude, that was that was actually awesome, bro. I can't even lie, that was sick. I got goosebumps, bro. You see my arms? I think I give that one like a solid. I can't even think right now. It was too good, honestly, for the effort that this guy put into. Because I know he paid for that set and that camera. Honestly, I give this guy like an 8.2 out of 10. Like, I'm being dead honest right now. Even though like no one would actually listen to this music, like only middle-aged men would listen to this music. But if you actually put that aside, like no joking, no bias, this guy actually put effort into his Coworker music.
I like to cuss like I was raised in a barn. Piss and darn.
See, I'm gonna be a little bit biased here and say that I think this guy is my favorite coworker, bro. I don't know why, I just feel like he's the epitome and stereotypical coworker. Just like, look at him, bro. Look at the way he's like looking into the camera and smiling at you while he's rapping his song. And he's so edgy too, bro. He used every single curse word that he could think of off the top of his head in that moment.
I'm not just heartless darkness and an artless narcissist. I harness charming smartness and a disarming sharpness.
And I like how he has the Rick and Morty shirt on, bro. That's extra tough. That's extra tough points, bro. I can't lie. He kind of reminds me of like a skin that Call of Duty would add in their game right now. Like, if you look up the average Call of Duty fan in 2025, this is the first search result that you get of a Call of Duty fan in 2025. Music, but like, who would actually, like, I'm always questioning this whenever I'm listening to any of these coworkers, bro. I swear. Who would listen to this music? Who would listen to this type of music? Like, seriously, name 5 people that you would actually know that would listen to this.
And if you don't know, well, here's the sitch. I'm just your friendly neighborhood metalhead.
Why do they all have the same flow? All 3 of them so far have had the same exact flow. But this guy did it a little different by screaming into the mic like he thought he was XXX Temptation or something. But the main theme of the coworkers is that they all have the same exact flow. They're like talking to you, but angrily. Like I'm doing to you right now. Like, do I sound like I'm making coworker music right now by just talking to you guys at the camera angrily? I give this guy a 9.8 out of 10. And that's a real answer right there. Even though the music is super horrible, I don't know something about it. I just like it. I like this coworker music.
Hello, dumb bitch. You remember me? You were the one that ran off and cheated, huh?
Every single time, bro. Every single, the past 4 videos. Oh, just talking. They're just talking to you. They're not even rapping or singing. They're just talking, bro. I gotta calm down. I'm having a cortisol spike. Let's talk about the positive things about this one. His tattoos are pretty cool, and his bald head it suits him pretty well, actually.
Go figure. Innocent just turn gold digger. I know you have a knife, I promise mine's way bigger. Never thought I'd see a body with more blood than carry.
So pretty much he's talking about how he has a bigger knife than his ex-girlfriend and how he wants to do bad things to her, it sounds like. So now we have the first coworker that's incriminating himself with his own raps. They're gonna charge him like they did with Young Thug and bring him to court for a year. But this guy's not as rich as Young Thug or makes nearly as good as music as Young Thug. So they're just gonna lock this guy up and throw away the keys for the next 40 years because he's conspiring to do something bad to his ex-girlfriend in a coworker song.
Apparently tonight I might have just outdid her. Made a bodysuit of flesh, I think it just might fit her. Yeah, I'm not a...
Why did he just raise his eyebrow at me and smile really weird at me? That made me feel uncomfortable. And that was the end of his coworker music, by the way. That was very short of him to make that. Yeah, lock this guy up, bro. I didn't like this one at all. This one was pretty bad. I give that like a solid 3 out of 10, bro. That made me feel really uncomfy, actually. I did not like that one. Well, that's all the coworker music I have for you guys today. I hope you were enlightened, and I hope it inspires you all to become coworkers and make music while you're coworkers. And I hope it also all inspires you guys to get tattoos and shave your head maybe, or paint your face like the Joker, or be a floating head for all I know. But yeah, coworker music, me so good. I love coworker music. It's really good. The new genre is insanely good. I can't wait for more. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Actually, don't subscribe because I'm a scumbag. And make sure you watch Star Wars Episode 3 tonight because it's one of the best movies of all time. Okay, thank you guys so much. Love you. Goodbye.